All right, are we back? I got the two guys in here. Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, of course we have to have some technical difficulties in the first game. Come on, got to get us out of the way. You know how that is. All right, so we're going back. Here we are. Um, Jerry went and grabbed Admiral Akbar with a rebel leadership. Looking at his hands, it looks like he kind of whiffed on some 2 O's though, which is no bueno for throne room. But he got a 3PO at least, which is good. I mean, if I were playing today, I would have played throne room. But sometimes you play throne room, obviously you whiff on the 2-0 draws, and that happens. Scott looks like he's going to get the bridge and null HUD on his turn, which is awesome. I mean, so I think as a throne room player, um, yeah, it looks like Dadween with the pull. Um, as a throne room player, I think what you got to do here, and Jerry is obviously going through counting his 2 O's. Um, yeah, when you don't get your activation in throne room, it just doesn't feel good. But when you hit that the 2-0 and the 3-0, there's just nothing that feels better with throne room. It just feels invincible. If I were going to play in the MPC today, I would 100% play throne room. I just feel like it matches up against everything well in the meta. I don't know. It does well against ROPS. Does well against map. I mean, Hunt down is a tough matchup, but I don't know. I feel like that can be a 50-50 game. So Jerry just draws. I think he was probably looking for more 2-0s. I don't know exactly what he got there. It's hard for me to see on the screen. All right, so Scott's going to go grab his activation, um, and then probably just draw, I would imagine. There we go with Jerry. Handful of guys. Yeah, that's a throne room whiff. All right, so looking at Scott's deck, yep, just mains and toys. Oh yeah, Montgomery. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, I didn't grab the 1-0 Dadaween. So I'm looking in here. Scott looks like he's gotten some IG88s in there. Uh, yeah, all just mains. I don't know if I saw carbon freezing in there, and I'm not exactly sure. Just looking who Jerry gave him as his prisoner there. But yeah, if I'm Jerry here, I just got to go right for the Kingery. Good morning, man. We got Aaron Kingery here.
Matthew Sokol, good to see you.
We got the second guy here. Yeah, I think I saw the freezing stuff too. How was the drive down, King?
It was good. Turned the car a little.
Hey, man, thanks for coming down.
Good to do trivia while we're watching.
You're fine.
No, I mean in the thing.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. All right, Kingery's here. We got and he's got some commentary specialty for us. I think he's going to do some trivia, which I think we'll all like while we wait and watch.
This is our first game.
So it's our first game, King, and it's going to be it's Scott Lingrell versus Jerry Hine, and it's Throne Room Mains versus Carbon Chamber. Yeah, thanks for catching that, Nick. Yeah, I thought I saw the carbon freezing in there. So, and then you're all set when you put that on. Let us know if you can hear Aaron Kingery when he starts talking.
Hello, everybody. Looking forward to watching some MPC action. Hopefully Scott's brought something crazy that wins.
He brought generic. It looks like Johnny's in the chat. Um, it looks like he just brought mains carbon chamber with. Can you hear me better now? How about now? That's better. My mic is a little bit better. I think I had it away from my voice, from my mouth there. Okay, good, good. Glad you can hear better. Yeah, it just looks like mains, and Jerry looks like he's got, from what I saw from his deck, just a kind of a straightforward throne remains with nothing too crazy.
Well, hopefully that brings us a lot of interaction.
Yeah, I was saying, I think throne room, you just go stack. You just get your Luke. You get all your main guys. You go to the carbon chamber, and you just sit there.
And hope your tricks are better than his.
That's exactly right. And generally, I think throne room tricks are always better. I know I'm such a throne room homer that I love the deck too much.
It's been around for years, and it's
So
always up there. Going first, who would have thought it made that much difference? But it does.
Dan Boys and I were talking on the way home. Why do you think that is? Like, why you literally start a crappy 1-0. Why do you think going first for light side is such the? Do you control the tempo of the game? Is that why?
I don't even know if that's it. Sometimes you just get bingo where you throw down 4 2-0 sites, and your second turn is just so much better than waiting. Yes, you have the first chance to put things down, or especially in the case of classic Y4 mains, it's reactive.
Yep.
And you've built up enough force when his first turn he could have gotten away with something because you'd still be building on your first that comes after his. Your second turn in throne room mains can be coming down and giving a guy a beat down.
Yeah. The wisdom of the old man, Aaron Kingery here. Do you need the Wi-Fi, King?
That's what I was going to turn on.
Okay. Do you know the Wi-Fi password for Kingery for his?
It's okay. I can use my phone. I'll just turn my hotspot.
Well, it looks like what's shocking here is that Scott didn't go grab the audience chamber, and I don't remember looking through his deck if he even had it. That seems weird to me. Or maybe it was in his force pile. Maybe he activated it. Launching the assault. All right. Huh. Okay. So he's going with the home one. So I don't like the home one in Throne Room personally. Just expensive. Tantive is so useful in so many matchups these days. Yeah, Jerry's getting stalled though. Jerry needs to get his activation going as a throne room player here.
Yeah, that's the one time that throne room looks really weak is when it can't get any activation.
Yeah, that's it just stalls for a few turns.
But honestly, without the audience chamber pull, both sides are activating.
Let's see, 1, 2. So Jerry's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, and Dark is getting 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So force pushes for. I don't know why he wouldn't search for the audience chamber there before the force push. If he has R2D2V, it could be interesting. Wait, he's the one that adds the icon, right?
Yeah.
I should know that. So what's going on here, King? What's this?
God.
Bit
no
long?
time. Yeah, it's
no,
just...
no time for the haircut?
Right. You know what?
Back to your hippie days?
It's just got different priorities in my life.
Than a haircut?
Yeah.
I got
Sadly, that's true. I mean, I got done with gaming last night at 2 a.m. and up at 5 to make it here this morning. And then, got to make it home for Game of Thrones tomorrow.
Oh, Game of Thrones will be so good.
Very important. Everybody got a good death pool going.
We'll definitely get a chance to talk about that as the day goes on.
Minimum.
All right, so he
Oh,
grabs the audience chamber now, and he also grabbed Dooku's lightsaber when he force pushed. So that suggests he's going to drop Dooku with his lightsaber right now. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can against Jerry. Jerry doesn't activate enough force really to come back, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I mean, he could come down with Luke, but I don't think you do that right now. So yeah, I mean, all right. Drops no Hutta, security precautions to get his activation going, and he's gonna start. He drops Dooku here. He's bringing the initial threat. Yep, the carbon chamber. Yeah, I don't know how many people are playing that Destiny 7 effect in their decks right now. I mean,
I certainly
TTO is
don't know.
kind of cycling out of the meta a little bit.
Every time I play on Jump, somebody's playing TTO, but yeah, I still don't see it very much. Not that I'm on very often.
I like this aggressive play by Scott. Getting it going early. Alright, so presumably you'll pick up the guy, move him over. Yep. He can save a force, buff a barrier, or a stunning leader here.
What's the stream? Is it twitch.tv
Yeah, I don't know what the.
slash?
Oh, are people asking on the forums?
Well, I just want to post it to social.
Ask Jerry. Jerry would know. I'm not exactly sure.
I'm looking it up right now.
So Jerry, this is a tough situation, right? Because you'll prepare the chamber, and you can threaten a big force loss next turn. A little bit risky if you miss, because you can tie down, prepare the chamber. So I don't know. We'll see what Jerry responds.
It's switch.tv/SWCCG. SWPCCCG, and then it brings up all the videos for that. You can click on the MPC live one.
Is that us, right? Going. Looks like it stalled.
Yeah.
Or it might be delayed. But. Alright, so. Jerry has a. Doesn't get much force. This is a tough spot for Jerry. This is where throne room goes when you miss those pulls. Yeah, when you miss your 2 O's and 3 O's. So who's he coming down with? Leia. All right. Okay. All right, that's
At
good.
least that's inexpensive.
Ooh. Oof. That's not good.
Yeah.
Hear that the thought of coming down and clearing isn't so good right now. Yep, I agree with Mr. Chew. That is a little saucy. I like it. I like the play. I think I also saw, for what it's worth, the Force Lightning in Scott's hand. So there's all that. We'll see how this one goes. Jerry's in a tough spot here. Oh, you're right, Johnny, because he can add it. Yeah, that's true. Hmm. Could be good. Then for Jerry, make a good point, Mr. Chu. So he used his force push early um, to grab Dooku's saber. Scott saved one there. Yeah, he pushed already. So yeah, this could be okay for Jerry.
Well, yeah.
Comes
That's
down to that. I mean, oh, he missed. He
yeah.
missed with his swing. Ooh, the double ones. Ooh,
And no Sith Fury or any such
ooh.
wondrous joy.
All right, so I assume he adds the attrition destiny there. You know, I think that's a little. Since he missed with the saber there, he's gonna, he's gonna get rebeat. He's gonna come down with Maul. I don't know if you do need to do that at this point. You already missed. Presumably, you're gonna.
Well, that's a 1.
That's a one. Okay. Oh, Scott is just. Oh, those he drew double ones too. Those are some crappy destinies
What's
draws.
that? 5 ones
That's
in
like
5 Destiny? Nice job.
oh, that did not go well for anybody. This did not go well for Jerry. Well, that's okay. Well, getting Radis back. So did I miss something here? Why did he have to forfeit the Count Dooku there if he drew? Unless I missed his destinies there and they weren't a 1-1. Does Leia kill his immunity? Oh my God, I should know this.
I don't know anything anymore.
Oh gosh.
This is why we're
They
not
picked
playing, and this is why we're commentating.
They picked the worst people to commentate then.
Yeah, but if we were playing, we would have been playing in it.
That's true.
That's what you got.
Well, even if it comes down with the Maul here, it's not the end of the world. Um, Oh, that was an okay turn for Jerry then. But yeah, you're Scott here. You come right back with Maul.
And hope to draw better than ones.
Yeah, I guess Leia Valdron V does something with immunity. Yeah, cancels
Cancels
immunity. Thank you,
immunity.
Mr. Chu. That's why he's the reigning champ. Oh, you knew that one. Okay, all right. I just don't. So what he's gonna do? Yep, he's gonna come down. If he hits Leia here and then does the all too easy, this is gonna be bad. Oh, well, at least Johnny had to look it up.
That makes me feel
I don't
better.
feel too bad. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, yep. This is super bad if he doesn't have that Hoojix in there. Ooh, Jerry. Yep, all too easy. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You said the answer's a Hoojix. If he has it, it's
So-
good. If he doesn't,
So I mean, this is sweet too because he recaptures them and then he can carbon freeze him next turn or try to carbon freeze him next turn if he wants. Oh, he misses.
those
it.
are big destinies. No, that's a hit.
Okay. Yep. Hits him. See the Destiny?
Oh,
Oh,
well, it was Hujix or game either way.
oh,
Looks
that's
like I
yeah.
didn't see it in
There's
there.
no Hujix. There's no Hujix. So that's 613. He has 16, 16 power to what is Radis 2?
Two sounds right.
Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. So that's what a 14 card pull there.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
board state.
yeah.
Yep.
That's a beating.
Yeah, that you were saying. It also makes
Oh, there
home
goes
one.
like Luke Saber. There, Tan. There goes all the. Yeah, that's tough for Jerry. God. Ship sense. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah. Yep. There goes a lot of good stuff. There goes lightsabers, the Tanib.
Well, you get
Ugh.
14 cards. It's going to get a lot of good stuff unless you're playing bad cards.
Oh, that yeah. The wisdom.
And I've played a lot of bad cards in my life, so let me tell you.
Well,
Didn't mind losing them sometimes.
I also think you have the most erratas of anybody.
It's fun.
That's a tough swing for Jerry, to be honest.
Yeah, it all comes back to not having enough force.
Yeah.
Put you in plays in bad situations. Well, that's true.
If you're on Jump, you love bad cards. Yeah, Jerry. This is the one time you hate playing Throne Room. Yep. When you whiff on all that. Yeah, Gamer Girl, you make a great point. Like I don't. Yeah, the early resource loss there. And the three cards would have been better than grabbing launching. Like home one, just it just doesn't do anything this game.
Wasn't going to be an early play.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to spend 12 force to drop home one anytime soon that early.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be different if you had like the docking bay and Admiral Akbar,
Yeah.
but I didn't see that in his hand.
Oh well. Yeah, I mean, if he didn't, that's fair. If he did look through and didn't see his grab it, he got throne room. He got throne roomed. That's tough. That's super tough. Yep. Now the backup. There you go. Yeah, you finally go to Wisa. Yeah. So at this point, Jerry's got to somehow just try to lower the force loss to keep it into a manageable game, so that he can somehow try to win the next round. Yeah, I mean, look at this. He's just stacking now. Ugh. Yeah, Scott's at this point has also got to start playing for.
Maximizing differential.
Yeah. So if I'm Jerry, this is what I would do if I'm Jerry. You can't do the carbon chamber here anymore. You got to concede that, especially after losing Luke Saber. And I'm not seeing any tricks like Clash and stuff in his hand. So you got to go to the audience chamber and just drain it down a little bit, so that you don't lose by 30 cards.
I don't even know what he's activating.
But prior to that, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
8. Yeah. I mean, that's not even good to avoid the hit and run.
Yeah, he's going to put. Okay, all right. So I mean, all right. Well, there's a drain of 2. That's a lot of force for that drain of 2, though.
I don't think it matters, though. Like, the drain of 2 is more important. He can
Oh no,
challenge.
you're totally right. You're totally right.
He's got to just go through the rest of the game hoping he holds that and can say 2 and 2 a turn. As long as he's got something in his hand to keep Scott from just spreading out and draining.
If Jerry can get a foothold on the audience chamber, might not be too bad.
Even paying to train when you're in the race of just minimizing the difference isn't so bad. Scott's got to get to space so that he can drain at multiple locations just to get it over quicker.
I mean, if I were Scott, I'd be digging for just like we just saw him take Emperor there. Emperor Shuttle Tarkin in a sense. I didn't know if I
Yep.
saw any senses in his deck, but
Well,
I,
we got rid of Tanev. Home one's already on the table,
Rogue One was gone too. Yep. So
and
there's
Rogue
all his
One,
ships.
so it's not even scary putting it down without super protection. You can.
Yeah, I agree with you, King. All right, you saw 1 cents, Johnny. Yeah. I mean, that's the normal play, right? Like you go. Although those destinies in there are not looking crazy good.
Yeah.
They're looking pretty terrible, actually. There's 1 6 and a bunch of ones in there. Scott, go grab prepare the chamber. What are you doing, man? Got to grab prepare the chamber. I mean, if I were playing this deck, the way you do it is, I think, is you get Forlom, you put a 6 down, grab your prepare the chamber, get him that 8 fort loss. Okay, so he's going to the audience chamber instead and spreading. He's not giving Jerry a chance to get there. Oh, search and destroy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, that's a thing. Yep, that hurts.
but he only has to get rid of the one character at the audience chamber to get rid of Search and Destroy.
That's true. That's true. Yep. Yes, you get unlimited chances at it. You can try every turn. But the reason he's not, yeah, I don't even know why he's not just doing it now for fun, just to see his destinies. That's a good point. Um, he's not. He doesn't want to waste his prepare the chamber until you know you're gonna get it for sure. All right, so there's Ray. Okay, gets that.
All right.
Yeah, you guys make a good point in the forums. I don't know why Scott's not going at it here. Was that an Ellis Hellrot in Scott's hand? Oof. No. Yes. Yes. Oh, Jerry, you better put somebody there. Okay. All right.
All right.
You know what the crazy thing is without his saber, that just doesn't look. It's just not that threatening. You know.
It means he doesn't get beat down too bad unless they can make Luke go away.
Yeah. Yeah. No. But what I mean is like that's just not a threatening thing without the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is satisfying Search and Destroy, so they
Nope.
want to
Totally.
get
Totally
rid
good.
of Ray anyhow. You can leave Luke there.
Oh, thank you for the rules on carbon chamber. If you that's right. If it's between 5 and 10, nothing happens. Yeah, that's on the card. Yep. So we'd have to draw one, because yeah, it's +3 or +2 with the carbon chamber council, and then the site adds 2. I think I could be wrong on what adds there, but I think the site adds 2. What do you grab here? You grab the Forlom, Scott. Oh, we took the Vader. Okay, so I take that back. So he's going to come down. Did he have an I have you now in his hand? Okay, yep. It's the beats. For the 4.
Well, there went his good destiny.
Yeah, this is. Did Jerry have a sentence in there? No? Okay. Well, yep, there's the I have you now. Yep. Does Jerry. Am I missing a card there? Does he have a sentence in? Oh, wow, yeah, it is. So he's getting 4
And
deaths.
Maul strikes.
He must not have a sentence.
Wow. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, choke.
Oh. Let's see if he hits him at the next.
He's not even going to swing. Right.
So, yeah, he's got 4. He's got 5 destiny there. So he's just going to take the. Oh, he took the swing. Oh,
Then he got it.
yeah. Oh, Jerry.
Oh. Hey, there's the
Oh, so
The
Jerry
2-0.
has 7 power, or because that's a destiny of a 1. Oh, so it looks like Scott. I missed what he drew there. I think it was 5-3-1. Oh man, that's brutal. Yeah, there goes Jerry Peeling.
Yeah, he's just trying to end the game now. He's got. He
Did Jerry
doesn't.
realize? I think
Yeah,
Jerry drew a one there.
right.
Yes, I don't know why I didn't. Does he have Phantom Menace out? He might have Phantom
Yeah, I
Menace out.
can't see it out there. That's what I was looking for, but I couldn't see it.
Yikes. Let's see if Jerry concedes game two. I don't know.
Yeah, it's first round. Oh,
That was a brutal turn. Well, drain for two, Jerry. Whew. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he did have. He must have had Phantom Menace out there.
yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
they say it's under
game.
search and
Yeah.
destroy.
Well, this is what CCT mains does. I think this game it went poorly for Jerry on when he whiffed on his throne room first turn.
Yeah,
What can you do?
well, that's it.
Yeah. All right, we'll go get a report on the force loss, but two beatdowns kind of pulled this game, huh?
The justice was kind of funny. I was wondering about that.
Hey,
Once he showed me all the Destiny adders
all
that
right,
he was
2,
playing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 25. 25.
It's a good win, but
Ooh.
we've seen bigger comebacks. Oh, congratulations, Scott.
All right, so we're going to take a pause here while they're getting set up. And yeah, it looks like we'll see if Jerry can come back and pull it. So to mute your thing, you just press this. All right, we're back. Um, so Jerry, Jerry, Jerry was not too happy with his opening hand there when we were talking to him. Oh, bummer. He got
He's in
thrown.
good spirits though.
Yeah, so it's profit versus Senate. It's going to be tough for Jerry to win this game by 26.
So I hope Jerry's winning by like 20 something, so that gives us a good game to talk about instead of
A quick game.
yeah.
Yep. All right, so we're back. Uh, Senate Mustafar start. I like Dark Senate. I think it's a good deck, fun deck.
Oh, personally, not a big fan.
You
I
don't like Senate?
no.
What do you like about it?
I just never enjoyed playing the random characters. Like I wasn't rooting for Toon Buck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jerry. When I went in there, Jerry said he wasn't even sure if he had any aliens in his deck to play that. So I don't know exactly what type of Senate it is. If you're not at least playing Erica. So just a quick look at Scott's deck. I did get a chance to go in there and look at his profit. It's just a big beatdown deck. So let's see.
Scotland Girl with double mains.
Yeah, no, so 12 card Senate. Let's see, Jerry. Hopefully, Jerry got a better opening hand this time. Let's see. Mall. Okay, no activation. A bunch of senators. A lot dot in there, though. That's good. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ay caramba. Alright, let's see what Jerry's going to go grab there. If we can look at his deck. So it looks like typical Senate. Just from the first few cards you see. And you can see Scott going in there. Scott had no space. So at least Jerry can get a lock in space
Yeah.
for not too much. Alright, well, Scott's got a handful of red. That's good for Jerry. You ever play Prophet?
Yeah, a few times. Profit I find more interesting than Senate.
Oh, Prophet was so awesome back in the day when you had Luke Strong Like My Father and Rajar Raikar V when you could pull
All the
Luke's
toys.
hand and the Obi-Wan's journal. Oh, God, the deck was so fun.
And when stuff like that went used, when the character died.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah, no activation here for Jerry, which sucks again. I mean, I don't know. I missed it if he didn't see Mustafar. I don't know why you're dropping that right now. Gotta save your cards. Gotta go grab Vader's castle unless he activated it. Well, by pulling that, you're seeing Jerry's telling you that I'm coming with the beats. Oh, Scott, look at all those cards. Hmm. Oh, that's a good. Yeah. Does Surface Defense say you have to deploy on table? Baroni Up in the left corner there, Scott won game one by
25.
25. Yeah, service defense. I don't remember what it does off the top of my head. Um,
It's
it's
immune
either
to
immune to
altars.
alter or deploy on table effect, I think, because otherwise deploys free on table. Yeah, that's why he didn't grab the hover cam. So he's gonna go grab 3PO probably here if he can. Oh, if he whiffed on 3PO, that could be no bueno. Ooh, no bueno.
Yeah, because you got to deploy something at that point because you're going to match one of them.
That could be good for Jerry. So Jerry next turn is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. I mean, he has enough for Maul in battle. It's not the worst. Definitely not the worst for Scott. Oh, do you go grab your audience chamber?
3PO's in his hand.
3PO. That's his use pile pull.
Oh, gotcha.
With I must be allowed to
Thank you. I looked away for a moment.
or with the farm puller. I think you grab the audience chamber there. The deck just feels so much better when you're activating like 104 second turn. Second turn. But yeah, Maul is coming down. See, I missed who he grabbed there.
Do you grab a sight puller?
No, he has that. He has the side out.
Oh, yeah.
See. Oh yeah, he grabbed the audience
That's
chamber.
the audience
Yeah.
chamber.
Come on,
Sight.
you gotta grab the audience chamber. So the good news is he has the keep your eyes open in his hand. So presumably, um, Jerry's gonna come down with Maul, keep his eye open, and they're just gonna trade guys.
Not if first strike comes out.
Not if first strike comes out. That is correct.
That'd be a good pull with Lot Dodd.
That would be a good pull with Lot Dot.
I mean, there's a bunch of ifs there, but
So I think Jerry had one save, so then he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he couldn't even Lot Dot if he had
He
only
couldn't,
one
yeah.
saved because he'd need
Yeah.
yeah, he'd need to save one force for the battle.
so yeah, that's history already. Paid one for docking bay.
Jerry is just getting force screwed. Big time. I think after this match, Jerry's gonna go back in all his decks and put in twice as many force pullers, force activation pullers.
Just play a deck. You don't have to draw them from your deck.
Oh, you could do that, or you could do that.
You know, hidden base. There's not so much randomness too.
Got that too. Oh, that's good. EBO.
Not so much randomness.
Although I still. Oh, so just to update people, like I did a quick glance through the room in there, and I was mostly paying attention to dark decks because I don't know why that just seemed. Because to me, it's just like why the hell isn't everybody playing Throne Room? Um, but it looks like there's a lot of ROPS, and there's a fair amount of map too. So it makes me wonder if people like are bringing a new type of ROPS today instead of what it's been going around on Gemp. So what effect is he grabbing here for 3/4? Probably the Hover cam. Yep. Here's Scott here. Do you free? So I don't know if Rops is solid or not. I was never a big fan of it. Do you free Han here early? Get the damage going. Let's see.
Um,
So Scott had a ray in his hand he could put down to back him up, and a keep your eyes open.
Maybe with the keep your eyes open, you can control Han getting killed right away too.
So the only thing too is once you flip, you can't. I don't remember if you could use. I must be allowed to speak to pull guys. So maybe he wants to go get some little backup here. But then maybe he wants to pressure Jerry. Yeah, no, so he didn't flip. Yep.
Or at least 3PO.
Yeah.
If no backup, got to get that and get the card trading going.
See what I mean? Like, look at this deck, and don't these decks just look better when you're looking at Jedi Luke? Destiny 6 floating, 5 of those floating in there.
Yeah, it beats the Destiny 1 draws that they had all last game.
Like my father before me is just such a sick card. Such a sick card. Yeah, we're good. Okay, yeah, you're good. Yeah, so you have to pay 2 force to pull 3PO with I must be allowed to speak. So that's why he costs 2. Oh, there's Leia. He's getting his backup going. Padme. Oh, I don't know, Jerry.
Oh, that's a pull.
Yep. What did he grab here? What did he grab? Missed it. So, no sabers. Um, so it's a typical Lingrel beatdown deck. I don't know. You can obviously tell I have such a preference, like talking about all this, because I'm like, oh, just you need to put down Jedi Luke and his saber. It's all you need to do. So like I see this and it's just like no saber, like ugh.
I mean, that just makes things more difficult for the beatdown.
Yeah, yeah. He's relying on getting the multiple destinies here.
Well, then why isn't he playing Watch Your Step, Matt Sokol, if he wants
God, I
the
love that deck.
multiple Destiny beatdown? Isn't that what you'd recommend?
That is the only beatdown deck I would recommend. So Jerry's next turn getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 force next turn.
That'll be a new feeling for him after last game.
So it's so interesting because like we get to see Scott's hand. So if he comes down with Maul here, he's just gonna keep your eyes open. I don't know if Jerry has an answer for that.
Yeah, not being able to drop down last turn with Maul, disappointing.
No bueno, as they say, as the kids say. Look at Scott's deck. Droid shutdown. I love it. 2 Leias. Walking around, you know what I didn't see out there a lot of? I didn't see a lot of old allies. Maybe I haven't played much on Gem, so I think that was a reason, a meta call because Rops I believe beats old allies. I'm not exactly sure.
The first matchup was Throne Room Aims versus CCT.
So
And
look at
Throne Room got no opening
I-
sights, and it just turned into a
Yeah.
snowball beatdown.
really bad. Two beat down. So yeah, I thought Jerry had the hollow cam out. So Jerry has only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 force. Ugh.
Well, that's more normal.
Now he's gonna get 14. Yep. All right. Make some Lucy Ellis off the top, or the Nabram off the top. Yeah, this is not.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah, it's been so slow for Senate again. Like he could have had a ship in space
Yes.
and sitting there ready to drain or draining.
Yeah. The
It's so
only
cheap.
but the only avenue for Jerry to win this game is to win by 26. Is he's gotta have massive board control and kill all his guys.
Hmm.
I mean, that's the literally the only way. Well, Jerry didn't pull. It's two force, so I guess it doesn't matter. Didn't pull coward. But like this is what does Jerry do here?
Yeah, because another turn went by.
Yeah, what does he do? I mean, looking at that hand, it just does not look. I mean, what could he do? He out drain him at this point. You're not coming down and fighting that, you know. Even with Maul, even if you thought both your sabers were going to go through without a Gek in the hand. Wow.
Again, the answer. You're right. The answer is Maul with Gek.
Yep. What does he do? Gears up for the constellation bracket. Ouch.
Yeah.
Scott needs to get like a BB-8 going in here. Oh.
Oh, to the Senate. Oh,
Oh, just
Chewie and Leia.
so I think he's coming down. He's gonna try to sense it. Let's see. And he misses. Yeah, ouch. Did he have a Chewie protector in his hand?
He already played it.
No, that was the Nabram. Not Chewie protector. Protector. The one that
Oh,
has two
yeah, yeah.
destinies.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So he's gonna get 3 destinies and a destiny to attrition. Right? With Padme, I guess he decided not to add the destiny to attrition. Doesn't matter. Oh wow. Well, you drew a 5, I guess. I mean, he's not gonna outpower him. He's just gonna clear the Senate here. That's all that is.
Yeah. Put him even further behind in the.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Protect. Yeah, Padme. He didn't Ellis Padme over. That's why he didn't have destiny attrition. I'm being an idiot. The holocam goes lost. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yep, yeah. You can hear. We just heard Jerry banging on the table just now. Oof. Yeah, Jerry is throwing his cards on the table. It's as somebody who has suffered a first round MPC loss, it is a not a good feeling. Oof. Sorry, Jerry. Yeah. I believe Scott was the higher seed. Scott was like a 5 seed or something, I think. Oh, oh, this is my. I think I just lost face. Ooh.
I
I
think
don't even
that
know
should
what you do
you,
here.
you should replace your I think I just lost face with the actual I just lost face.
Is
There's
this
no more thinking you
is this
lost at
the I
this
lost
point.
face? Oh, oh. Yeah, I don't know, Jerry. Maybe yeah, gonna have to go try to beat up Leia. I don't know.
She still has her forfeit. She still draws destiny.
Yeah, yeah, no, I mean,
I
I don't know
I
what you're
just
gonna
don't
do.
even know what you have for.
Oh, thank you. An 8 first 9 seed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Wow, Lingrell not getting any respect as an 8 seed. Ooh. Or Jerry. Ooh. I guess seeding's hard. Like everybody who plays nowadays is so good. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, having access to jump and everyone getting to play as many games as they want to play.
Yeah. Yeah, people put in so much time. So much time. I think Jemp's great. The only thing I don't like about Jemp is that
the games take like 2 hours.
It's still too slow.
2 hours, and it's just freaking brutal.
Well, thanks for your participation. Somebody's got to be at the bottom of the curve, and I'm not even saying it's you.
Well, so it's gonna come down beat up Leia.